na eno ena bi nam so kire se tebia oman no wamu no eno enya eno ankasa no mampani beka kire Ghana for edom kuma no de waka no ama edom kuma no epani etre se da bi tebia oman no wamu no enya eno eno mampani etwa ahomfoni kire Ghana for yenti ene Kessben Kanawu ya to nsa frɛ nuanom mienu enene na wɔtwe na kwada na wɔtwe no na hia ha minua Emmanuel Adote Alote
Kessben 92.9 the
Bianchi ko premra hye wadwa akonwa no na mgidi sɛ 2024 de sɛ de tie bia so kɔbie mu nko a de a sɛ ne tie bia no obewini okojina wo anya so tuom minua akwaba
yo medase
na oho ye de
na miadom na wonso
nyame adom anya so tuom te sɛn
bebia eboko na miadom bebia eboko na ye rose and still eguso
ada wo madwi mu ana sɛm aka me be kabisa wa ne sɛ mo akwan na wa nya so tuom na kosi sɛn
wa wonim sɛ you are a proud resident member of Anyaso too.
Yes.
Anti top.
Yes.
Now your rules still eguso higher. We share electoral area to say agape. How the yes. Serious. Now very soon, very rainy season from May to June. Wow, Eban is here. Those areas in Agape, Anya, Atlas, Top, Hodina, and easy. Santa Maria, Race Course, Nina, and easy. So to Hodina. And apart from saying Yamidi and Achayeno, Egusua, Edu Abobo on our routes. Our routes, no, very bad. Terrible. We have a certain MP and a certain MC. My name Niamoye. But Egusua Bompire said, Yami, maybe you quite not your routes, no. Yain Papa.
Yanshe anya so to maba tompeso anankasa no kosi so obetem kwa na eso pa honorable ayoko botwe eto aso say 4 terms yes. Which is 16 years
yes
ansa na me anu adex na adoma ko kisi eba empo ema munya I can say munya me can munya because ho na won so tibi munya ministerial appointment into your friends a foreign minister
yeah
edibesi nei nanka hoden ni tumi bia ononya fa yakobotwe sabre no wo no
obetimi de aboa
kusi de wo ne subu eyie nanso onye yie bebre obi atena so mfie du nsia sabre no e de na na ekoso ntia mo mpatam ho because so wo fa anya so tom last stop
yes
now they call heaven sorry ho esoro ho wo hwe antiaku edujamfi ade kofa race course on patamu ho won sane oware na ba no etie na high 6 oware aba no kura no eyesen anya so to patamu ho onimanya for the sadma ku kisi ba ye ya na asa edu ba bi asa wo fili ba bi ehwe so mo ye kakra even antiaku junction ade municipal assembly ho kura office ho no hwe sane ya hotie minia
enti ye road assembly actually very serious now yampa Yamami Ayokobuchi was transferred for several years as a ministerial appointment, but Yahushi. And then so ministerial MP and MC Eguswewo. Naniamika ni say Anyaso to Tabu Timia. Oh, yes, he is so a chair to Emma, Eddie. Only 2 million man MPP in that area for 20 years plus. And among farmers was serious. And we say, road me yo man yo me say we need you intina about is not only about say me dom MPP nti they be me to my bad that way
and me dom NDC
yeah they be me use Adenta as an example. Adenta say no mo nyesa na time I yin 2001 me call Lagos 2001 na Adenta was for a bush. I'm telling you, in fact there was not like East Legon. America was on a bush with water. The last spot even is in Labalation Government School. That's the last spot. That was the only town. Nyaka nyina ye bush. Adenta ho nyina eko oyibi ho nyina ye bush. Fafra ho nyina. But essence say ohono omu tuoba they look at near ehiomo etuobanti. They don't maintain the body for 20 years. No. 1 year 2 terms. And every time or pushing for more development in the area. And if Adenta me wanu me ba awoshi a friend is 92 and he said kakura a chepa any anyaso to because he ba so to and I wish at the same time 92 sometime 92 wow
mo share Facebook nya ye de kwan no bi ato e Facebook page no so mo hwe e kwan no bi enie e kwan no bi enie we nyina aye anyaso tuom akwan no bi nie na ade ba akokora ha me say so be kaya before Christmas no we do blue kiosk at the fabric school mu ho at the be fa baby a kwashibu
ho no
Eddie be pie baby a kwashibu taxi rank no wono Eddie be see N1 kwantempon no so na wonim say o manfo na ho no e block kwan no nyina e mo dua akwadu ne ade e ho nyina report wo ho ye demonstration ne ade for almost 1 week na kwan no omo obi a emfa so kosi se honorable MP Dixon Adamako Kisi baba address wo man san na ode gravels ne ade kogu so ma wo mo efa so kakra ne ade hwe ekwan a enkofo enam so we ye motorway we motorway ento hwe akwan a wo anya so tuom empatamu a mini atraso wo ho
yo enti sana America no ye roads in there very bad na kwashibu a ho a wo kano from Maglab only Maglab or I mean just down Kata hostel ba kwashibu
minim ho nyina
through the big gata ho nyina time make campaigns me tanya bibre e di fili ho nyina won say sa asem no inso ni to a etwe anya nyina di kogu
wonim because the fina fisu oba no ano aden erosion na fisu oba no ano aden to ya ne dan wo de anwea sen gu ho ebe hohoro akọ
enti yaka adwuma ni say e fe bi Aigbe junction from Lonaba ye wo lake bi a eda ho eno say tantra eba e fat side no all the way to Santana e wo Tabura down ho then back to race course na afa all the way through Kwashibu ho then back to the Lafa then into the Tunga then back to Dansuma beach sa lake no e say yem biem na ni kese ya kasa se be ya insonia every tantra ho nyina eba no but me afa nso nyina all the way to the Tunga lagoon but kitu anti nso de eba na it overflows onto the roads and into the various houses nso towards that area ho race course down ho nyina Kwashibu ho nyina eba Santa Maria no enye easy now that is even a small problem o call agape top ho masa agape top ho nso onse e ho no mountainous nti so need to make a friend is anwani nyina konkrofo fie nti normally rainy season like everybody vacate their homes wow last 2 years say make I nso no ese o munima nyina nti because farm machine from Ghana fire service e dey twin so nyina everywhere nti yanim nia hayem all we need is a political will but assembly say sanya so to mfo be koso to abide the MP for 26 years then nothing can be done for them but it's not because I'm NDC that make one say, but election is a day of accountability.
But American is from 2012 muhono enyina no ebano. Na NDC net so NDC betna so Professor Mills Mahama administration asana Mahama administration ebano nyina no. Moso to as motena so 8 years ho. Sa kwansa moso ma anya ho so.
Enti NDC take over no. Time MPP what power madam Yakobu to MP no nothing happened any take over no and I started project on say NDC dey bo adwuma pa na ye banyard through Awoshi Anya Ablekuma Kev Ablekuma Anglican then back to Pokwasi NDC government under Professor Mills and John Mahama
yes sa kwan no dey say na ya na mo smoke bi say Pokwasi ntache mo na nkwaji hu sika ba sa kwan no dey meaning former president Kufuor pen
no it is a lie to Boasi Professor Mills said Kati so on to Boasi 2011 3-4 years after Kufuor free power they did not get it. It was me to Boasi don't say yeah argument me I like doing argument with facts parliamentary hazard actually time and this for your character ecology loan that's how you start from and then say obi edwini he may have the plan but sika assembly na NDC e fa plan ecology loan ni nyina your parliament ho you can go and check
na MPP for the bad e mo na mo koje ye na mo ni omo nso aba ba de mo na mo koje hu sika ba enye
no na make us Tubasi on Ghana Ghana Highways Authority omo plans for roads in every community either Into ba bema, you pick the priority ones, no. No say name. So it could be there. But me kasi NDC buy on your far plan no. Esa ko pay sika e ba parliament e ba nya
it could be there.
No, the plans are there already. On say time I e see agana one say no. Be can say near ora ajay plans drawings or nyina it took it from the Ministry of Health. Me boana. The plans are there. Say community we omo yan roads nyina draw nyina. They say ne yedi anaso to me e can sign no hydro roads no. Nti eduje mfi ho nyina lonava eba agape nyina e kan. But Senator Idos can well say emba. Nti ene say me take you over as a president. Na say me ko pesika with the plan now. You tell me say ego for nti the documents are there in parliament. You can check say me boa. And this if enya wonsika e trust acquire from Banyard through Awoshi. You know anya now on say yes road no. Yeah, and this you don't just do road. Yeah, the market and lorry park account. Yeah, the schools account. You call anya market say yes lorry park see. And how na friend is saying national ambulance office fire service nyina e wo ye say see a friend is saying Anglican school e wa Black Market wo no ye see kesie ye say see polyclinic edicount nyina here this project rock for that there was nothing like that over there and America no NDC take over no and this san nyama e wo ye first of all the highway to shape the area wo hwe nso a oba a friend is saying Accra that kwan no so and also NDC that is and about electoral area and this year no so
well Tabora your Facebook no e kwan no be na dey ato TV no so no say enkofo enhwe said the na me person be say bi okwan say ana anya so to
no be say about 8 years mama
makwaje edro bi say anya so to mfo mo chi kwan ana
no it's because of anya so to mfo omutu abade bia one way no en na ye edro no na
ye say the MP wanya kwan MP ko lobby but MP nya kwan ti say wo wo so waban NDC betan so mo ahunho nyina say Ghana 40 lobby na wo mo anya kwan no de a wo bo ayi
no
then you are not being fair
me say MP bo siako we can say MP nya kwan I disagree with you ebia
no
I disagree that is no take your time
it's MP na ya kwan
no take no
honorable dem say MP na ya kwan
no let me make my point you understand me MP you are the mouthpiece in parliament for the people of Anaso Otum una nia omo how da mo nyina una o kan wasem parliament o enti uti kro ekwan yese no you mean say you cannot go to anywhere speak on their behalf
my question is not answer me say what say you disagree with me it means say I am pina ya kwan ana
and president ya kwan
I am pina ya kwan
president ya kwan ana no MP no you see MP is like a quasi development officer the constituency yes
enti nya MP no ya kwan
no
MP ko lobby or the owura say be ya
na me be say
enti nya MP na ya kwan
no you are wrong
na ya na mo ba no ba ka to me ba mo to ba no me mo kwan ama mo ya ba de bi samo na de me say me bo mpa ye 2024 over power
no to boss you president na ya kwan me say
Ghana how na kwan
no you see we have department TMO we have departments of moye kwan Ghana Highways Authority one and after Ministry of Roads and Highways two me ba feeder roads that is their job but as the leader no we no be push it and make it a priority for the area and I say president dey kwan Debbie but you have to push because that is the agenda for the people won't mean now I just don't say me MP but me kwan I don't care about them. And America said, "Tell my by TMU 8 years no, yenya MPU, but yenya MC. It's a MC ninti. We push for major roads to be done. And I mean, boss no, and come me here and come. Yes, see school. Yes, see schools. Most of the schools ever and that's what yes here. Anglican ho, anya MA, new one yes here. Even until if any municipal office ever until you know see here. Look, we didn't have an MPU, MC, a push here. And making sure say all these things were done in the area.
And exactly they are ebra na your friend saying MPP eba sui wo mo nyeye anamo ben na muntu afa ho bio 2 wo se ebra mo ba ye no mo de MC ne ade ebe ye ekwan no mo ntumi anya o man from wo anya so tum ne ade enti NDC ne MPP nyina eba anya so tum kwan ho a What you have for?
Debbie, because
Kessben
because in this area MP has to do that for 20 years plus. MPP to tell me
but I make a president paying.
Of course, if you are better for Ghana, you are part. And I make a say to me. Yeah, by 8 years no, within the 8 years no, a Juma ye boy no, and before the 8 years no, we ye bianca, and I feel so this 8 years we ye bianca, and can quite a change. Yeah, if the major highway is a chrono. Bisami say, before year bano, then what year was our area, and I feel now, what are they also doing? Nothing. That is resurfacing to Mr. Chubozako. You're not being fair to the people of Kanawu too. And that is your area. You are a proud resident member.
No.
Is that a new road? You can road down. Obia I want from Banya, new one. Three lanes. Double.
Who can is help us catch me say? Can say yaya kwanda da wo ho na this yaban bae no obere surface ya it tells Ghana for ntum say anyamo na mo ye
me can say Timmy
me
can say it's a good thing, but Kwashi see Timmy Kwashiman through Blue Kiosk Santa Maria through a friend is saying Sotum or Air Coast Sotum last stop Mambu back to Fanko na road in order that, but na I say 82. I said, and I'm your asphalt overlay. Good. But what did you say? The major roads I hire no, I want in the roads in Nano, and so to a fire near Mano. They have not tackled it. That's the issue I can't want to say. And I make us say, Obi by any 8 years no, or yeah, wait now, or says in schools, or says in hospitals. Look, yes, see major hospital, Ewa Basi, Ablek Madano, after the Omutu Biano, yes, see cheap compounds, Ewa Olebu Park, Omutu Biano. Also, over 8 years no, and can you also say the air can wanka by now no, we are going far, but over nothing for the area. And I make us it's because and that's what for I told my one MP for 20 years plus. That is the problem because they don't take it serious. Look, yeah, by saying insurance, yeah, major relay for issue. Tama yeah, Pokwasi highway no. Into public mahoni na issue eba. Yes, say yeah, boreholes ewo. Anya Atlas top one na anya school dance one na. Besame so mo buy no na if any say because highway no lorry park na esa ye design for the market na sika no be anywhere up to now the design go
anya Palace Town what for
from the school junction yes
ha me do
all the way to Egbawe
me do ho no me be say enti enkrofo ya omote ha yi ayan bia o
Obey your highway no. Also to also from school junction through Palace Town then to Bawe. At least do that one. Until move free a friend is saying as last stop on Ebano, they have at least something a good road to drive onto the highway.
Yeah, quite your main topics no so you best start back. But on this you know I never come person be sound and say Ghana for be junior game be say. And this is someone you cool a bar a bemua. Voter region. Omo shede nye hu e ma won e hoye NDC World Bank MPP so betra konwa so a Ashanti region omo nye hu e ma won we say baby a NDC hunu say wo ya dan NDC ni be wini omo shede nye adwuma MPP ni hunu say wo ya dan MPP e be wini omo nye adwuma na mom te say adanta ya wo kan ene we ba na wo konti wa anyere ho a wo diri sector de be say Ghana for say omo adwen say ye beto aba e dey apɛ development na mom enya de ye ye didi say yen ya party no enti ho ne yen to abanko woni Ghana for ya against her
perfect Mr. That me can say no election day a day of what accountability nia u kan say obeye no o say o ba ama me why dem want to me you are coming to change my welfare, you are coming to improve my life. Enti the day of election should be that nia u kan no and ebia what me ya na that should be how we should vote. And they say me vote because me say no. And that's the problem of an answer to home. And I make no areas some change the biano. On say can queen off. We hear the same thing for 20 years plus. But and now we say we can queen off. Etuma NDC no after 24 years no. Go and see a Juma Air Coast work can queen off. Mama the way she's lobbying Teresa projects not buying this but she's pushing everything to be done in that area. Go and see. That is what me can say. Abatuo is not only about my party. And that's what I say. But you have some people still defending. You see, Kasem aye basa obi aye bre, but ono defending because odom MPP nti nia mbeye bia no emfa ne ho ne party.
Na say na won so be betina ha yi. Wo bedi wo nkomo yi. Ahokyere be wiase nyina no, wo be na ro no de akosi se Ghana nkwa na ahokyere wo. Sa na so wo be ye.
Ahokyere ba wiase nyina e wo hefa. Every country bia e wo ni programs. And every country bia ni say we have what we call exogenous effect on the economy. External effect. So be prepare. I don't think that whole country Ghana no prepare. Now who told you say in America and in UK and other countries, you know, I don't know, it's affecting their citizens to the extent say yeah, they affecting, you know. Who said it? Essence say we have bad leadership and poor management. That is why we are feeling the exogenous effect, you know. Who can say some time ago, or about me can say they have built the economy, say it can withstand any shock. Okay. That was 2019. It can withstand any shock. And we can even go 6 months without any problem. Community by in February, lockdown in March, you know. Within 2 weeks, IMF on rapid credit facility. So it is your poor leadership, mismanagement, and incompetent people. That's the reason why you are feeling the external effect. And now, external effect, you know, is also differently. Look, COVID-19 a buy, if anything, 2020, because you see the you know. The city was fairly stable. The reason why I don't think that COVID-19 affecting the city stability, affecting no, was fairly stable. Essentially, by any importation was what reduced. Containers, not containers in New ship be a movie because you get 33 to 35% of import from the Far East and China. Now, due to that, you know, we need to make payment. And you see the city in the effect on the global scene has positive and negative effect. Manage economy here, you benefit more on the positive side.
So are you trying to tell our listeners now, our viewers on Facebook, we say end this now power, irrespective of COVID and Ukraine and Russia front Tokwano, and can you say Ghana economy by your own?
Because Ukraine and Russia and Tokwano show me the effect on our economy, on our exchange rate. I mean, tell me the effect. How? And no crowd should rather help us with our exchange rate because Ghana importing things from Ukraine and Russia. No, now we are not making any payment for the importation. It has been put on hold. And if you don't make any payment, there's no demand on your foreign currency. So the effect will rather be positive for us. Wow. Then I talk from Russia and Ukraine. Una want to manage you. Want to be siya dena. Men can say men fast so born and bought if anything. Kessben. Want to be siya. Asa.
Medasi Kessben 92.9 FM. Ewa ene anopei. Yegusu edi Kanawu ejuma na mene. NDC amanyokono ba NDC awudimu akotini ye pa onumanyamfo Emmanuel Alote ena twetwe nkomo no sanso yatonsa afre Solomon Asante ononso MPP amanyokono eba ene de say traffic eche no kakra ene de traffic eche no kakra enti no say afi na otenase enti Alote yen hyase free E-levy. Some no kasei. Emrase we for adiatum na Edom Kuma sorry. Enti the passage of E-levy and hon sensem about 10:18. Enti me mount 10 minutes. First 10 minutes. Me no 10:19. Enti 10:29 na magic. Minia yenko.
Yo, medasi na say start here essence here ka anya so to road manchia microphone ti me fa kwanya we nchia me amenua Solomon Asante michia no ono so ti me constituency the tip of the constituency Ablekuma top ho nti ne kan nyina onim ne from Ablekuma ho nyina onim na oba na se wantimi anka and say ono the two of us will suffer in the area na me kasa na mechia anya so to fo nyina mechia NDC paying for you now, so I don't pay me chobia. Now, I say, ma, ye this study is about the E-levy. Say no, E-levy no, say now okay no, illegally they have passed the E-levy. Me can't illegally have passed the E-levy. It's an say, nyamuye no, and fam mrakwansu. Cra, but they say they have passed the E-levy. And our president is also giddy. Or the inside then ashas here. No problem. The said implementation is on 1st of May. But Ubekaya minority has filed, a suit in court to the Supreme Court. Now, minority in Sensemina and say judgment of Muma Supreme Court Emma concerning Abu Lai versus Attorney General. Neoma, we are relying on the interpretation of Article 104 Clause 1. And in Yamukaina to also look at the issues and I say concerning the passage, the illegal passage of the 11. We are relying on that. And because our interpretation she say there should be what? It was in two forms. I mean, giving right to the deputy speaker to vote. That's on one side. And forming a quorum to take a major decision. So Omuka and one say there should be that more than half or at least half of the members present, so and for Jumanji, we are relying on it. Nia Omuka illegally and on Majiatuma because if you only your main Rasebe fee, and Marina honey, it is some coromono in the Padosa or no Majiatuma they are. Sir NDC will be on the court to find into a cassa illegally. I have Kessben so me majitum and I'm a mamma tear for the tomb say illegal said okay. Yeah, jitum when ye. No, if anything, Mr. Njibuzako, you see something is illegal. Not just enfamra kwanso. And I say, mra ewo hono, samra no yandiso. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything negative. Mra ewo hono, according to Article 104 Clause 1. And almost standing orders in addition to interpretation Supreme Court in the case of Justice Abu Lai versus Attorney General. And I can say if you follow that one, that means the wrong thing has been done. And I have not done anything to put the image of this station into disrespect. No. What you say? Mr. Ewa, I can say they did not follow the right thing. And I did say because Kaya time you reject the 2022 budget in November. No bekai. Omomusi Yenaman was 137. Meboa. It's 137. Kai said they were present, but they walk out. During the division. Omomusi no, it's no. Until the following week, they overturn the rejection and approve the budget. Emma Supreme Court credit to Muse, the deputy speaker can add himself to form quorum and also add himself for the voting. And what I mean is Omunyam 138, what you say, which is more than half of the 275 MPs, So we are basing on all these things. Say, sir, on the day of illegally passing the 11, we also did what? Work out. And Timunamani 137 because speaker confirm me say, yeah, and I say, yeah, papa, no fan, yeah, didn't buy. So it means 137 were present, but we work out. So what it means is your number was also short. I mean, first short of what? The 138. Engineer and Famra Kwanzu. And that is what we are also expecting Supreme Court to do as judgment. It's before them. I'm going to say, on many Saturday, then, say they can interpret the Constitution. No more cancel. If you don't, if you have anything at all, the only thing you can do is to appeal. Yes, but let's come to the main issue about the e-levy. Oh, government is so desperate. And I think so because we are desperate, government in Crawford, they don't really look at the issues critically. And when I say e-levy is some ajinkwa the savior, I say bibidro, I say Arabia, I bibidro, I say Arabia. Okay, those is a faka space car from Sekira Elko Odokono. Nyamujina ka moto drone. Obodo ne didia.
If you think you go to name
and that is e-levy for you. And oh, bibia is e-levy. But Nyami can say, oh, 2022 budget nunsoa. Minus, plus e-levy. We still have to borrow 37 billion. So I don't see why we are so keen. And I think so, even the e-levy can only 3 items will go off. I mean, and I say, only 3 items: compensation, interest payment, and earmark funds. And plus e-levy, we have to borrow 13 billion before we can meet these 3 items. Indeed, the finance of this country is a big problem. Ghana is broke, and it's about time we look for solution. Then just high e-levy, because with e-levy you still need a lot more to do. What you say? Now, I think this government was not smart. Because, let me explain to you. They say e-levy as a tax, no. We are counting here. We are classifying as what tax? Is it direct tax or indirect tax? Regressive or progressive tax? Consumption tax? And I say ad valorem tax. You can't classify e-levy under anything. But we say, not telcos no charge 1%, 1% in, 1% out. Me boy, who send 1%, who use 1%, and only your service fee because on what was our platform now also who use it no. I thought say government should have gone behind that one. Say the government will charge the tax.
No charges, no automatic. So I think some is 25% or so.
So 0.75. Now say 2% in all. I thought say government will go behind that one. Wow, and your service charge in the government every month. It becomes what the consumption or tax, indirect tax from that angle. And it is on I can say okay, me too na meji na abaye pay bininti. Me too no to 2.5 po. Not many abaye chem. Me for 1.25 and about 1.25. I think say Ghanaians will not even see it and will not even complain. What you say? Omudi for Huanka, they will not even see and complain.
Can also send this for minorities so but illegally.
No, it's not illegally. It's not illegally. In finance, it might be a service charge, unya income no. Legally the government must tax sa profit na unya no. It's there. On say government and who say mistakenly the banking sector clean up no. Oman June year no. Sika omo say no. They have passed 5% levy tax on the gross profit of banks. Now, it's even I don't even understand why they do all this because I have not read any accounting book. You're charging tax on gross profit because gross profit is deceptive. Gross profit is before deduction of overhead cost and operational cost. But now, no more charging 5% on gross profit on the banks. But we say Obian complain because it is on the profit. Sika banks no enya. So legally they have the right to pay.
So my question is, you have only 2 minutes to go. Now 2 minutes are so. Now unia asanti abem. De mi bisa ne say emrase boja for kwaji 11 natum. O ma peni de nsasha se abaye mra. 2024 se Nyankopon ye NDC adom. Na mo ba power. Ye hwe ni mu se mo ba 11 mu betwam.
Na untwe say a case was Supreme Court. Nti yentwe answer. Almost the 1st May. Now we implementing 11. So you were a whole 1 month waiting for Supreme Court. Nti yentwe answer. Don't rush. Yeah, you Supreme Court, then you will see the position of NDC. That's all. Because Supreme Court, in the case of Abdullahi versus Attorney General, then 11 will be thrown out. Because it means what they did on that day was illegal. Or man required to pass 11. So you hold on. Yeah, US Supreme Court will tell you the next line of action. But I say this 11, have you seen the impact on mobile money agents? The impact, have you seen? Because bebre you musika o and bebre nso will move away in accounting maybe tax evasion and tax avoidance. Tax evasion illegal. Yes, but tax avoidance legal. They say ebia we call lunch or Accra mo. Na Accra mo call lunch wo ho any of their shops no bet you have VAT and that tax on their food that would me boa. But me say you ebia ma culture baby e mean you tax also. And that's tax avoidance. It's legal. Inti bebre you musika they will avoid using the platform. Ebanisa mobile money agents no omejuma begu. Ebanisa nso the financial inclusion you're creating also will have a serious impact on it. And this is the effect that Ghana has moved forward in creating what you call a world-class financial inclusion. Tell like be obia the new shame. You move it to what a cashless economy. But when people start taking out their money, no, mediocre, to avoid the payment of the e-levy. When you be affected the economy, no.
Asante. Solo.
The deputy speaker. Memo watching.
Yeah.
For the agri you. Ejana don't know Mpaibo or the chair, or the chair, or the chair, or the chair.
Now, what I say, you sikana.
Mpacho debi. Midi gumum.
Sir.
Aye. Midi gum.
Okay.
Midi gum.
Okay.
Midi gum pa. You do a match of the intra midi gum. The woman say, ye living since semia abaye canon of pay no. Didi kan mebo omanpani abaso se utimi ye frank na oda mrahye bedwem fo so ase se odomasi se omotimi apase E11 no the reason ocheche mu say ade we buy no ya twena basa afa delays unnecessary delays say name bebre na way ochina way eto me bi crap honorable na this one can 1%, a whole lot of things abetwetwem amade na che anka hwe anka say anka January people na de na start eye adwuma na so no yentimi nti almost 3 months there oman no ya hwere eniema nti na order woman despite eniema ya fem of anka na ehunya nka osi esom ni etimi ehwe ma oman ni etimi eto koyenim ebu oman no na omo atwetwe omo na asesa ama na che no still obeda omo se omo etimi di se juba di Sonko Kessben e di ama na se ye kasi E11 no ye friend is saying the passage no ye illegal maybe there who can say be say illegal kasi illegal mrashe bedwem no wo de tag say omo decision bi omo take na action bi omo take no illegal dia because mrashe bedwem mrashe omo no mo she mra no na so omo timi ebu mra ne so se ne minua aluteni ni nua no mu NDC for kan dia na me de ma enye the same NDC for ya na tema speaker starting na wabuwa bibi ni wa na direction bi ni omo na je omo bo jisu enye the same speaker cronial so no tena egwemu that day no ai enye the same speaker no kan say the years have it our chese ndi padodo no na ewo ho no e na age atum si tinye pass ade in any case some for some problem be then they should face the or superintending over the so called illegality now. But for me, I don't see any illegality in this because so far maybe he isn't privy to that. But I am privy to the fact say almost all my work out. No, I'm going to send some crap over the enemy. And I said the course. I'm going to song 7. I was demo. And if I can my no nipa omo chese nipa 137 no the only pound so kan 138 gram pa ho ye omo nipa so na e wo demo. And you sure say a positioner speaker Kessben I take it from the one on this na say am pass omo ni numbers na obetia say so afi de omonya numbers okoda so da ye ben na obedi say adwuma no ye ni numbers no numbers in the house wa obeka say ye ni numbers no na mo enye me nwa this is NDC for you obi wo fraud ne so bobo no oti bench opese akwanyanse bia so obefa bia ye bekinya substitution ye di ono aba no be play ball no ni ye yi ya substitute ni nyonko no eti ene me TB otoku no ni tape bi e viral o si de hwe monka wa no contribution no wa nim na wan contribute in atro ye di ba be se na ye rama ma kan se policy ye na atro kakra na wa kan no kakra no otoku no sa atro na ye ba be di wa wan contribute to that atro no sa wu nipa no edu time ni ye ba power undi because you didn't contribute to that atro therefore no chop for you otonso kan say if you ko gina wache ra ho ono pe wache pa uko gina wache ra ho na say wache ra ni to do gina maton line no sheda bie wa no na kan say na yile bi pa na ma wele ebu okosu say wohu say ne end is for your money omo anye me wanwa omo backyard jama baba honorable say dey say ye kitra ka say alligator say ye dwan ka say nentwie exaggerations kwa atro etenye nwa se area mama gina simpie so kan say politics no dey anyhow ya do bia so kan kra kra do enti atro no line no ye nya ne say no
so when men so be ya adwen say efibra aban di E11 bayi Ghana fo bi no so che say enya dia ebeboa na ebinom kura hyase ebra ye passe emrase beja for passe E11 ebinom ahyase a omo eyom sika efi momoso ene ade ba se fi ene na san omo passe say what be
menti bi wo na wo ka kire me wa ha na me kire so media ubiza me say me yi media na me say dey bi me nyi media fake na me di gumu the reason is say menya sa ade aba ma menya alternative me na mo sim 2 sim baako already no wo mo je 1% na E11 be ba ma na 1.5 na kwa 2.5 mbo sim baako de wo mo ngi bi kra wo mo de wo mo charge bi it is 1.5 ne ba
say no me do 2.5 because I we no Etekos na bette so nti omo je 1.5 aban de no ye 1.5 na teko de no enu 1% em say 0.75%.
Say 0.75 e ko ye
1.5 say o senia 0.75%
enye ni ye yesi wo send enye ye a wo koyi ni ye yesi wo send ya wo send ya debi wo send ya hwe sesi ayeti we meba sesi ayeti we wo use ka ye charge na ye charge thank you wo di tumu so ye charge na ye charge thank you and aban si okay sir ye di tumu no wo hwe network na ye kra aban network wo do enye fully aban owned network no wo eno no wo mo de wo di tumu wo yi na na ka se ye ntew what me say ye ntew omo de no ena obi de ono no agi ni sika ye ne profit private business e di call ne man so na ono agi timamfo a ye sa momo na ono ti yen one your friend is say percent the down. It is aban na ye amana ye wo no say aban say yeso ye beji bi ni yetimi de sese ye man sese ye better matem bia e bi no de akọ omo man so akọ omo de omo profit akọ omo man na so ye timamfo na omo charge ye e de akọ omo man ye de yeso ye beji enti ye beji no sese ye be hu so okay de kan no je 1% afi we ba be kan omo ti so kra mana ba down na we ba be kan mana akosoro a ene we so na ye aban de na sabio aban ewo eyi wo mu na ono no onje hwe till now no. And as I found, just 1.5%, but comparatively better.
So it's no say so say be a ban network be or ho. Me say me ba my Mr. question be. What they toss to until who could ya one till they are now a ban adwin say sanet they are or yes I can say Ghana for nyina teko na ya ban de ano fa bi ya ban de ano ebe di dwana omo omo ya ban de omo de call mu kuro mu no omo nwuma na aguana.
Who be say me personal question. Say amanfo yi me so me ya na me say debi me dia fe na me di gum ti kasa ni na centered on me as a person. It is still as me as a person. Me see me what two sims bako me hu say network no charge sika or the economy so bako oya aban hu wom na so no yan charge ti we na aban no e na ebe ye ahyese a say be aban ebenya your friend say level no efi ho it is how dia me jump akọ na ma transact wo because afẹ na no neighbor say a personal question no be the personal answer any day but I time 3 so am say me dey be
that question me be say odada where ya no na me be say another question say enti what some na kind na me yi mu be say question say enti ene na aban adwene ni say wo yes me ma adwene oh okay me ma adwene say u be say na okas me ma sem na me kan ye no and me personal answer me the man and na u yi mu bi e be say ma say enti me asem and na ye kan enye aban na sem okay.
What me I say? Eti no omo say be panic withdrawals no mo ye no munjai na ya trust system ubo so wo first networks na obako de one cent even cry start here na obako nam just those days can here 350,000 baby no de na nam 2 million and ni no ko be kwa just wako bie kakra ene sim etisen and so look at those days tema no mo di ebo ne mayen these telcos are making money. Na sabi dia wose wamode ma aban eno so wamo ye na mmomu no between the telcos competition ya cause say binim ho a charges bi wo nje enti Ghana for say bi say aba na person wa fiweni na ye networks ni bi wa charges bi wa nje afei na we no aba no ebe ko ese de dodo no na ye tu egus dada na ye twie na charge wo so sa na we na aba no ebe ko ya ma ba ko asabi omode no mo nje eno na me say me as a person eno na say mba be di juma. I am a choice.
Do you think, sir, the passage of the e-levy, no, a babwa, a bino, any sika, Nanya Ghana for being so okay, yeah, that you have to name him. Quite a buying but fast this car will be under the Yajumano, and no ni asemono, and no ni asemona, ya better na see yaka. A ye me any wo, yesika. Na a buying gia, and na, and you ma buy cars or de bayeno. And then no de ba be ye better prepare tia say we can preempt say or de be and as on fanya me boa but so dia da so ne say ye de bedi djuma we make can say you start say be mebro be wie suapon ne niam ye beti aso ma sen we kwa djuma ne niam say niam nyina wo ni nyina beti unemployment rate na ye kan was na youth na di womni abadi na niesi etu na niesi omso say say you start or de be boa mo e say you for so na majority a ye count one unemployment rate na wo oman ni mu na womo no me majority so is when nansia na me wo sister station bia ye kasa na obi frame o see dinner me we o see or university or your friend is I think say Oti region also no war farms be about so say 8 acres so say na why I didn't also dua na me we but dua bibia banche na Chinese for so aba omo ho a womo
to branch almost set factory some branch no more process I think to powder or so it you know buano it all can say hey so dey way you levies that any pass here say you levies it me pass pa na say you start component na bind dia shemu say you levy na eba me dis component do shemu as ke be fi mu aba ne ye be use bi dia boa mebru no ene maza mesuma ye yintimi mbu kompon komachi na me nkope asase bi na me hwe say mesuma timi start because I became very jealous of the gentleman of the university but our farms also cassava planting about 8 acres or so oh yeah now fortunately for him so Chinese wa say me guess mesuma kura baby no Chinese wa be certificate ni bi sa mo to banche mesuma te ya me pay white collar job. Why won't I go back and do a year sort of motivation? And the man here you from say a bumpire. Na sa dear we are bankers or ben. Ye fan pa bon time e say sa botae no sa component no enti mi mre mo man na yen youth no ye nya ho de emfa so.
Me da say 10 minutes no me ma 11 minutes for alote the room yen kan na che say 11 no de beboa na mo kra NDC mo na mo tutu atu na o say ye illegal yi e obra na mo nipa mo MPs be ye elson kra according to say the solo e kan
nyina ye intro enye ni asolo e ka parliament no ye records and na parliament ye wo answered and reporters mo chiro table officers mo chiro attendance bibia wo there was nothing like 137 plus 7 bia omunena more as NDC members. It's not in the records. Ninja ye intro. Ye can't party or mutuan tropa. Now who boy NDC din? Mama tantro to the sense president that majina of a money in in Sona. Tantro say was see new road 10,000 way. Abra from here to China is 10,000 km. Now who boy NDC din say Otuku no tantro. I mean how? Then you intro over. Now, all can all see, levy. We should be asking what the government will use the money for. Now, they say, what are they using the money for? You can't say COVID-19, Sika Musa, let's set up a bipartisan committee. President Bayosi has said 17.7 billion. We don't have any problem. Sika don't me but baby, who spend his Asikano? Why can't let us probe? Now, invoice our suppliers no raise here. Payment order also and receipts want to be yet here and at time of COVID-19 no secondary school is here to nose mask and 600 million Ghana cedis is that possible? Wow. Now yen sanfa 11 count now yet near no you can't account for it even count all cannot see you start this is where I can say Maya politics is a trade. Maybe and I yesua. Inti microphone say politics trade no. Yen fa acro and this argument. In their own budget, appendix 4B and 4C. They use start never ho. Kochesika they are coming to use for initial when it start no 1 billion no. Only 380 million is coming from GOG. More than 600 million is coming from donor partners. In the 11, who can one say is for starting? That's the first line. If you think I'm lying, open the budget. 2022 budget. Open it. Happen 4B and 4C. You see it over there. On say which programmer you indicate the source of the funding. And only 1 billion for the start for the you start no. 381 million from GOG. And it is from loan. 641 million is from donor partners. So e-levy has nothing to do with the you start. These are the lies of Pompidebia, can't go for. And then yes, sir. You know, Mobano, who feels say politics is a tantro like all. I feel so, about the impact of the levy Odebano on mobile money operators of more country. No, look at the impact. That's what they do. In Crawford, we drop it. Daily bread, back form. In Crawford, we drop it. And there will be withdrawal because I've told you tax evasion and tax avoidance. Tax avoidance is illegal. And to me, I'll stop using it. Is it by force? Me free at water, me bas say no to second no. Me needs can let you refer. Me nanti. And you can't arrest me. What you say? The same way, me feel say me to your telcos 1.5 in and out. SN to you about 1.5 no. 3 no mean to me. So me do can. I'll tell you, say, me, yes, I won't pay. So slowly we are going to erode the gains on financial inclusion. All can or both company be said company on charge. But you see, we don't do analysis that way. Share Ghana for mobile network, and we mobile money no. 60 to 70% is on the other one you charge. You can go and check. 2 of them are charging, Tigo and MTN, and more than half of Ghanaians are on that one. Ghana for do one and more Voda cash, and also. So look at the issue from that angle, and maybe I can say, okay, you got top Vodafone SIM. Is that what you are saying? What becomes of the workers, the Ghanaian workers at MTN and Tigo? And the thing has so much impact. Say you look at it from that angle, and they say NDC at time MPP government, and I say time 11. No.
Okay.
But we've done all this analysis.
Mami, Mister, a question we say what the why accounting, where your banker, ne adinti, basically say my winning. My question is, say we are here Juma or business be out here. They say we are to me.
Yes.
Me ko pa de say me tuya tax me.
Yes.
Ti so ton ade. Na man fa fese ka asa me tuya. Na se me de momu ene tuya oka. Ese me tuya tax ana eno say me tuya tax.
Debi. Oh. Me to ade me jisika. Me mode of payment ni say o to me the physical cash at the mommy. And I say what you may use momo. What you say. And that is even where the problem is. Seminu in Nantiko Achimotamo says here. Na say your toad worth 300 Ghana cedis. Na say me yi misika on bottom say me chia. I'll walk away free. Met you the only VAT on Niamatono. Now who say okay, me craft physical cash into me chia with me momo to the ShopRite machine now. You will pay the service fee for the way I'm use you, then you will pay e-levy. You see the punishment? Have you seen the punishment? I buy any more. Menu you not more.
But you bet you anka buying for e-levy in Maya. You bet you ma service provider no, and there you are comfortable to pay. No moment they are buying the bed what they are put you not there, and there you have a challenge with that.
NTTA. I'm comfortable to pay any say. What option for payment? And I feel so platform no. Ma will convenience. Me bano. Me I mean sika etia fiscal cash na. Na me sika no bottom. Me fa trotra anka obet me wia. Who dey need share phone nso. Oya phone kra. He has no access. Until for you to have that convenience and protection no, you are paying more for the service. Until America say if a bank was smart no, anka on the tax be too on the service fee no so.
Okay, so with this e-levy no.
What you say?
Payment na ye me no. Either by physical cash out the tuya and answer what the mumu betuya no. Say optional. Ni open na befa.
Yes.
And I think a buy no share will be answer chance if mumu ni tuya.
Excellent.
So your choice.
Your choice. Okay. But don't forget say don't forget say platform na ya create here omo charge service charge no. In Crawford businesses, people are app developers. And I feel some so we ejumayefo. TMU. And he say my choice ni say okay, mean to ya service fee plus e-levy. I always keep my misikano mbotoma. So platform become dormant. Inside my ninsu will lose. Look at it from that angle. So app developer ninsu be lose it because now the ShopRite and you see platform because baby physical cash ninsu. Also workers or to maintain the platform ninsu obey. Now income tax or musu mutia edema abino. From the corporate end and the personal end, so back off from. These are the ripple effect that you can want them no. Very simple.
Some bosom so na kwabranka situa meka se ete me tax dada meboa.
Yes, PAYE.
Enti na na ka eno so ka me kotode e wo ba bi e wo shopping mall kan se ete me tax because you got me fiat.
Ni awucha no, ni awucha o say ye wo direct into na me kan say e-levy no. What type of tax? Ye wo direct indirect. Ni ya charging wo any direct income tax PAYE what you now, who thought there was ShopRite and I say, oh, Conabia, you have the option. Who call ShopRite? Which you have VAT, indirect tax. And a VAT, we know where it goes. If it's a get fund, it was so, national health insurance, so it was so, and the rest. What you say, into Uchieno. Now, after say, Yatiao, it was Kessben Hasino. Ebi Atiao, Usika, what we say, cannot from your account into mobile wallet, no, free you. But who thought there at the ShopRite, no? Kai say untia with income tax PAYE no what you that o be send to your VAT at the ShopRite. I sent to your e-levy ntebe miensa.
So my last question is
the things I can want them no.
NDC someone you cool e-levy no. Mo how pay wo ho ne sen and say aban agitro na hwan sika and aban fan chiro man no.
Yo, inti me answer ni say e-levy no regressive tax. Sebi Emma or money and 2 pound is regressive. A bit sign in terms of the financial inclusion. Yeah, no. Maybe I may hear you say no. We took time to bring a friend smart account. We have come far. A bit sign. I feel so. I mean, in those sectors, no, those agents, no, a bit how more. And I can't want them, no. And I can say I buy per 6.9 million, no, NDC, among alternatives, where you can even rake in over 20 billion every year, more than the 11, no. Extractive sector, you can want them say some of the documents I are signing on, you know, our banks should review and review how we can get more. In my example, we call tax exemption at the parliament, push the bill, let it be passed. We can also make savings. Baby, a property tax. You can't want them. There are avenues government can raise, but illegal is the cheapest and the lazy way. Then also a dozen.
The other can say NDC name say, sir, we are buying Benesika or home, and into Namoyam from the Bia Casse. More men, now here you are buying Benesika, Mat that's what now opposition 2024, and Nunti Anna Moody say, you mean.
Wafa, what only say 11 and say and yet only NDCU. The fintech industry in Grofono, Omun can want him. Most Ghanaians Omun can want him. Now say, yeah, survey concerning e-levy. 73% of Ghanaians say can say Omun pay. With 56% of MPP members say, can say Omun pay. What I say? So NDC, I say.
Madam say, Asante Bremwe.
Near woman, I was yet here, say, Precopenese, a tour, a tria, a tour tria.
I say, oh, you mean.
Minna me catch a
when it's about police,
Minna me catch a war, a tour tria, a catch me. One may yimu. The bang and a bang saw the two be bad, Memu for a funnel. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, hallelujah. Maybe a question. You be saying you are this for mommy say. A tour bang and a bang ben say NDC a bang your same people a bang your say PNDs a bang a bang ben a tremu. Would ever you limit your to this fourth republic dispensation say a bang ben na ba or introduce a tour be at Memu for a bon steps already a bang what more than that. Ye nya de sada. The woman say or the semi. Yi ni bottom sika aya dia ono ofo se onya ho emfaso and ofo se emba direct to him and hair of any difficult. For instance, yi sika akoto ebia atade onimisa atade we mekoto na mahye enye me krapo amekoto ama me ba ahye enye me ba kra mekoto ama me yira na me kunu ama che ofo se onya or yusu sika na ya bibia be benefit on immediately. Now, say nisika no kura no ye BCO ye di kobua bibi wo de hwe nkrofo a eya wo mo yare se obi ba yare se hospital center no wa obeboa hwe nipa dudu aya wo mo tumi sa sika no egu sa emboa ni editu for that purpose difficult enti me no endi omo yare nyame nwanwa de omo yen enye nwanwa eye nipa dese ni suban se tembia no eto eba na or shy away from eto eba no for say the burden and a branch the omo kenya so say burden. Yes, it's true. Eto ben and eba ever burden emba eto ben na mo ne wo ni say de bia me kama sem me say wo fie na ye develop e fie ni ma mienu o say e be kwa abontin akwa akwa besia say yi ye fa say kanina na free SHS ni we na ya friend say JHS for you your resource aba otiwa na honorable na me ba we na ha ne abebo pono na anopetutu be so na nkrofo be say 3 mango dua se twen ho na edi ansema me ba you school we kurapo enra ene menya cause say mesre wa na me mani mienu abom ewie entino say be provisions ne trunk ne yintim patcho me so dem to bo awia me frem won say na adenete no eno crap.
Enti sanko for no be bo am kakra.
Then you have to be in there. Also your boss ni.
Me ba kwa Wesley girls so me ko to.
Utrinkwa, o dey school we nya dey school ni ye. Utrinkwa school ni ye. Wow, say na identity. Enti esi ehu sa ade ne say eye dene. Si e betu ato. Enti meti o ma say ne mo ye pese ye kire o mo say. Efie na de abusua na de Ghana ye pese ye ni yie se ye nkwa abotin nkwa bobisia na bisia na meto ho na tembia the homa echiri mafo no eni anka ye na ye wo ho na se ye feel se ye dwen ebusua no Ghana no ho no ye ndidi tuo no kakrakra ye ndidi tuo no kakrakra ye fa sese o man
ba kon so se ahokire wo ho entie ne ebetumi a maye ne die ho akwabranto no ne enko be
ma menkyerɛ wo saa ebusua pani no emri bi na na oteso as ebusua pani no oka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ etichafo omo kɔ akyerɛkyerɛ ntitiye mu ɛne anes fo omo kɔ atitiye mu saa mmere no na Ghana mmere aye wo mu no yɛntimi ntɔso entwetwea ɛmbɔ wɔn ho ka ɛwɔ school mu omo allowance yɛntimi fa ma wɔn but ejetwe na mmomu no sempre pray yɛ wɔ hɔ sɛ mu deɛ na ejetwe mi so mabodi bi Messi ebusua pani bi a emri bi na ono so wo ho okan mesumi mbodi mpacho yen koso etije me pache ne se ebusua pani na o kan sa asem a kire wo ne se yentimi e de bed beba e de yebekọ yehie mu no se ebusua pani no emri bi atwem no ebusua pani ye ebusua yi Ghana ye no ebusua pani yo o ma yeti ase etiche afọ kire wo mukomu anesi fo kire wo muko o mo allowances kakakra ban de so ma safety empie dudu a atwem no ono ne mbre so de we hu se Ghana no ye mbre ye du so no yentimi ntoso ntwetwa asa allowances ne ma enti no wo twemu ebusua pani mu friend ne o so de yi levy ba no ebusua pani ne ba ye pe e no se no sa adena ni yede masika kakrakra yede ma anesifo ne etichafo mo ko akyerɛkyerɛ your friends entitie mu no sa nkrofo no yentimi nkase yetwem omo be yente hwɛ ne yanyama ene ye ede boam eti ebusuan pani mienu na wo ka wasem no ɛso hu sɛ nsusune wom baako de enye ye syndrome edware no se bebi enye ye free se enye ye we enye ye ena ebusua pani a se bi onyakopo adomo no ne nyansa soroko a odi bu oman ne maye esin ebe ye ade a free se enye ye no meme se me ba nyakopo adom the next academic year no ebe sha ampa 2017 January obetena ase September the next academic year ebe sha se no wa on roll free as and free as near tiase and free as products e wo university omo gi aye ewie krapo asese bi nyankopon ye adom se me se wo mo gi ewie nche so mo tra se ye 4 years omo okay mo omo ko when free as product last year and started stop this etino the woman is say nyankopon adom papa no owoni so adi hunu ewo naniso ye busua pani na oteso na nado dankwa kufado his excellence and you said you won aniso nyankopon so domo no osomo a omani ye na de ono aye friend aye bida okase awusa pani dada se enye ye no se be ye na mpa wa ye na ye na so se me di yi level na me ba me see component bi me see you start me see me say no se busua pani se ye gini di because wa ye bida
so lo
ti friend aye bida
e level ya Ghana fo age atumu a sabri meba sabri mu bose e wo ho wonim se mo de asum ho afidie as a party
chechire mu
se mo se 2024 e11 no moje na na mo de beye no Ghana nkwana ni mu a 2024 mo po mo to abanti am
enye nti na wo se yenwuan NDC no omo yedi no mo hwe yen ese ye kodu ye hwe ye kon ye ne hwe sa na nka se ba no munya because ye nim se mo be faili ba oni ndie wo mu it is rather this way. Essence of money that two options. Say about Bessia, never parliament generations to come. Any near young can say best. Say even grab Bessia 1,000. Near say yeah, Tesla. Yeah, the 8 and the generate never uncle Bessia 200 per kroma. A good initiative. A good initiative because the other 1,000 they are to. And it was okay. Young can say to 800. You have 200. Won't call Bessia. Young about Bessia 200. And yeah, since we bought a 1,000 out to your friends generations to come. And on MY into because the Busia penny mienu na okan wasem comparatively back na twin ye sharp nyakopa domono oso bibi mu a sebi nyame adumti no etimi ye na enye de ono kan se ye we no mo nyakopa domo mapani ku for time ye hu fanwo omo se de adwengo enye sa omo se enye ngo eso ene omo so omo po no be sha se ye fizu 2000 omo no be sha se fanwo no ejuma ye titin edi wọ́n sẹ́ amanyo no akọ́ ebi de bia me kama sem se bi ade ba enya e bo se metimi tena se ka se oh ade we de embo ayen anka se ni se ba wo hwa den da we e kọ ade betimi aboa because yen sisi ye bo kan bebe to ma echidi for ana ti me fo beba in the next generation no it is a measure bia ba se yen starting yes ade because hwe ni baba ko for to me pour every week who calculate the number of beer bottles onom ono ntwa directors o on te se wo who calculate the number of beer bottles in a week on them. Near say you 1.5% of a year. Was thank you. Some of them make it sense. 2 almost every month or trying to move from adequate year. Thank you. Me say eto enye sika na ni o enye si bad bi o eto twa an eye den e ma tima mfo
eto be na okay
enye ba ko no ebusa pe ni ba ko no pe no enye ba ko no ebusa pe ni ba ko no pe no
me na no me ho enye aboafo nkrato emra sesia yenya eba pe ye betoa enkomotwetwe no so esanse omanpani ebe kasaye efate bi oman no ewomu eho ti mame na no me ho nye nkrato mara sesia menya ba ya ye be kosa efa no so me ba sesia
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Abama Huaden.
Refuse to grow, any offense will become.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready Pedian Musamaya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system Nabribia, Yariantimu. So say, dear, I'm for
Kessben 92.9, the Piazzi.
Dance, yes, and Yarwa will Nipa and Nina Etimi Banaso, and now I'm on Yarwana dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num
was telling you to adi Accra man say shop right there be ofa obetia back
choice
that's the whole thing they can say adi bia what if saying that particular way of avoiding the tax no all the bar if you want to achieve say you come about the financial inclusion cashless this it will affect it because I have the choice to run away. What you say? I say fuel there, you can't run away from fuel. You pay fuel because you take trotro. In the you are inelastic with your demand. But when I can dodge it,
eventually,
and that's the reason why I can say even the 6.9 no, if government projections will not be met. But there are other ways, you are sure of what? Getting even more than 20 billion a year on year. Okay.
So madumo Mike no afi ma unua emrem
no say you started another round
me correct but otie can say Ghana is broke, so we are looking for solutions. Solutions, the oteso no ni solutions no dey about
no is Ghana not broke
me see solution the oteso no e no dey abetutu dwa no starting from tama cabinet koba ye nhihye ebetutu dwa ebesi sebi kakrakra ye dinne mu ene so na omampani aba abekasa
the
friend say ye da nyamia se mo na mo say Ghana is broke.
Is Ghana not broke?
Me ti we say me kase
finance minister
I am Ghana broke. Na kire say me bottle me ntimi nko emba ba se nyankopon adon ye gusu aye ran je say wo se wo ho uyeja na wo sika bi wo ho na odi bu so fie no na ekoto pepe so se sika no ekoda wa
finance minister ka say
former president Mahama pension no na mo se enema mu odin na so na yekoba se ya enti na adenti na manka se na yekoba enti no enema nyina ya okay se de wo ken
me kire se yekoba no enu nda sebio omampani abegina akase sebi ewo ni so na nim o say yes ehun hia microphone ho chirem e mo chire the sources the external internal factors contribute to ehun hia na ewo ni paso no. Now you be moving forward no ya pesi ye fisa ni ma we ni edigu ho ba ko ya bobo from last year November to year 11 ya me adom parliament Parliament are passing no so can say illegally passed there no patch said the superintendent over the passage has conducted an illegal business in the House of Parliament.
So that's what I'm saying.
It just say about here say honorable Bagbin was superintending over an illegal business of Parliament, which is not so because the numbers were there. Numbers ni wa sabi ni speaker na odie no or the mra and odie adwuma eni so the mra na share nsem ye. Now again happened some time ago say that you don't have the numbers, it cannot be done. Hey, when we win that's a net or see or no share numbers ni data idea between them expressing conform or who the yan share some cost some of them consistent. Yan share you know na organize be consistent.
Ora Bagbin et na bedwem passing then the rejection of the budget then you have to accept it.
But that's my your main topic no so state of the nation address. Omampani and Ghana for
decide.
Me pacho me do mo mics no Omampani edit be a Ghana wom atudwa. Edonkuma akye especially munyan for Haruna Idrisu a minority leader. Na seven say said there any NDC asamanyuku no tebe o man no na ya homfoni no Omampani ebetwa kire Ghana for no about 11:13 11:23 yanko
yo me da say me say enjubusako na so na Omampani ebe kan one sem last was it Tuesday or Tuesday no eyampa nia ora Haruna Idrisu kan eyampa because nia Omampani kan that is not the state of the nation today. And time last time we say is it the state of the Achim state or Ghana state? Because you know what is going on currently in the country. What you say? Everything going on in the country now, you know. There's nothing reflective of the current state of Ghana. Number one, America say Ghana is broke, no. Or no say mean America. But finance minister, I just say Ghana is broke. Now you say Ghana will be a broker. They are indicators. It's all about the liquidity and the solvency. Your short-term obligations are they be within 3 months, 6 months to 1 year? You are broke. Common fund 4 quarters. Are you not broke? Where is the money? no care about necessary training allowance 6 months won't mean to ya NAPCO won't mean to ya school feeding the same thing even leave won't mean to ya. Are you not broke? And this is the state of Ghana today. And to Upana say, policy there no, can say no. Look, you see, Ubo Maya, let the people know near Kosono. Send a beya, they can feel and support you. But Uda dom debiano, and yet that's the thing. The state of Ghana today, no say
Kessben
unemployment is the worst in our history. That's the state. According to the statistical service, 13.4% of our youth able to work, and that is the worst. ABC that is the state of Ghana today.
Our bandway breast.
Yes, you can Google it and check.
But so I'm also sorry, I'm saying I'm quite busy on IMF until you freezy employment near the one more time now. Anya West this time there West.
In America say Sankrofu with the Mushia. It's here. Say na you can't throw. Muko school. But
was it not true? Say Moko IMF na ma freezy employment.
Which freezing? Omubaye no. Ora Kenoferata extra budget 2017 April Edico Parliament. Hono or share government number of public sector workers and compensation. Actually be a fano. Within NDC 8 years no, we added more than 200,000 people. The records are there. In the IMF not say a freezer. Well, how come the people were employed? Who come? A friend say
no, they're not quite say
Emis data.
And I'm febi shim and I say Obi si we jaya juma and
anti Obi eco retirement Obi will go and calculate from the public sector say omu yahin in the 200,000 me boy. We share Emis data. I share the activities in the Ministry of Education say no. You will see in Grofo your employment. We share the Ghana Health Service. You will see all those things are there. Intro. But the point is say and in America, statistical service echo abontin. Say 13.4% of Ghanaians enye juma unemployment rate in Ghana. And say this is the first time I hear recording that figure. Now it shouldn't surprise you. Time omu hear job fair our conference center no. One who see or no. The stampede no. Time omu be say omu find microphone to the security services, immigration, fire service, military, police. Ewak no. One who see here queue from 37 military hospital to Ewak. Didn't see here. So those are the evidence about it. And the 13.4 is the worst. I mean, it's there. The rate of unemployment in your times, you can check and compare. That is the state of Ghana today. Omanpenyi failed to take Ghanaians. And then Ghana today, no. Ukra, friend is saying, upe dollar, ukra, upe $10, you need 85 Ghana cedis for $10. That is the state of Ghana today. Exchange to move fire from 4.2. Moka say Obi is incompetent, you know. From 4.2, no, I jump into 8.5. And
more time, more fan say, oh, man, penny that
from 1.2.
And I would be see
for 8 years, no, and see 4.2. Oh, massa. Uko, no, me ba. Offer. Uko market. That's Uto idea. Uto in percentages.
I didn't hear reality.
No, me ba. Time, mama, wo no. Ebi akufo time, no, upe $10, you need 12 cedis to go and buy $10. Because 1.2. Now, mama buy no, who pay $10, you need 42 Ghana cedis to buy $10. Me boy, that's the analysis. And then, who pay $10, you need 85. And now who can percentage? It makes no sense because it's deceptive. That is what Baumia yes and ne. We're going to say
so sometimes oh yeah dollar rates, you know. What the moment time, you know. What's in a 1 point something percent?
1.2.
ABC
4.2.
So are you admitting some more time? Not percentage wise higher than about
No. It's my time. No, listen. You know basic maths. Say who share percentage? Who share final figure TMU divided by original figure times 100. In the year time no 4.2. In the 4.2 divided by 1.2 to 40, that's the original. Divided by 5, you know. On final and initial. Divided 4.2 divided by 1.2. And we yes, you get about 350%. TMU.
No pen and I'm a petty. So let's come to the let's come to the main topic.
You're not being fair to me. And then we're the same thing. The denominator is 1.2. Who is 1.2? Because almost original figure is 4.2. And I find 8.5. 8.5 over 4.2. Don't assessor. In German, 190%. That is deceptive. You find no any analysis in finance. Because here the 3 cities Eddie can from 1.2 no. Only 4.3 Eddie account into the effect in the economy say I need more to buy the dollars. I need more than under NDC. That is into Nemika say oh yeah if you are an importer, Ukraine Eddie Bagana. Na say they be a time 7 cities no. Ukraine worth of 100,000. You need to put 700,000 in your account. And remember $100,000. And then just 1 month, you need 850,000 Ghana cedis in your account before you can import the same worth of what goods. And see, only 150,000 at the account. And then the importer will pass it to the consumer. And no matter say, and then the current state of Ghana, I ding. And see, Omampei Ekasano. These are the things that we are expecting to say. And then, time, remember, it was you turn fuel 1 gallon, 14 Ghana cedis. Almost hey, incompetent. And then, you turn fuel 45 Ghana cedis per gallon. That is the state of Ghana today. And then, government will end to be into your common fund for more than 4 quarters. And then, the assemblies cannot even work. That is the state of Ghana today. And then, leave cry. You only for a moon nibi. Ayedi bobo mun ora for the igba no since September omun to be here. That is the state of Ghana today. Nako edumayefo mo say sika over 3 billion every year. This policy I can say it's not a wise policy because it's waste. Udi say sika ni SC factories anka Sankrofon by this time they are working in those factories and then you can't even pay NAPCO workers. This is the state of Ghana today. Ghana for ebre. People are suffering and then poultry farmers, they are crying. They can't even get soya beans for their, beds. Also, farmers are crying over what? Fertilizer. Our country, and then road contractors are buying Jomuka about 9 billion to mean here. Which money in because omuji loan from the banks and they are paying more. This is the state of Ghana today. I'm paying. And me can one same. Now, my last point is say. And I say my time is you. I come in 2 minutes. My last point is say
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute, no problem. Point is say, and then the state of our roads in the country. How am I paying? To me, Gina Ghana for him by their representatives or parliament. A trying to say, why yet 10,000 plus kilometers of new roads, and yet potholes patching, and yet resurfacing new roads, fresh roads. At the same time,
like I said roads and I said new roads.
New roads. Play the audio or see new roads 10,000 kilometers. No, play it or see new roads. ABR Omako. No, that's how you are. Don't take it from me. My producer and my voice no. Or see 10,890 kilometers new roads. Meanwhile, no, Minister Uchanika, Minister of Roads, he beside the question of last year. And Manuko here compilation list of roads. From 2017 January to 2021 May, Ediba this year February, answer no. Or see what 4,000 plus roads. One can you? And my breakdown, resurfacing, potholes patching, grading. In that report, you can say new roads are 68.5 kilometers. In the report.
Kessben
So from last year May up to this year March, I will say 20. With this year months, only over 10,000 euros in the account of Ghana. Hey,
yes, sir.
My quanfia been a more catch say my 10,000 kilometers and they are day. Baby, not to be a man woman so no minority. HSS and yet to be an muchacha, moi, the Amotra Mufia Musu said, I am who you and number catcher, so young question.
State of the nation address, not Ghana.
Deputy Speaker.
And I do have a mama to Abba.
And ne Ubetuaba.
May that's
Deputy Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Missy and ne Ubetuaba. Unkwanso wine.
Amen.
Nyamishra. Say, and somebody that how clear. No matter how Uben atro. You can have your way. Assembly the whole clear. Well, me brasha say no can dollar. Okay, what you have to say? Oh, Baba Jeffy, you rakufo ye MPP are buying that etwemu no. Oh, Baba Jeffy almost 7 no. Na 1.2. 1 city 20 pesos. Uba beja hono. Ediama another MPP are buying headed by His Excellency Dankwa Kufuor. Na ode mano at the rate of 4.2. No problem. Enti mohomo hono. Ude yenye tutu no fisu krapo. 1. Ube fisu na 1 no bi masa be kan baako. 1 na bi masa be kan mienu. 1 on se ne. Meba. Ode miensa. Ode asobusa. Now your friend is saying was it 4.2? 4.2 and I now will be 8 years no 4.2. That till sir aden omo he is a financial man. He will tell us the truth here. Say yeti way external factors affect that side of the economy. Would they tell me what is the Debbie here? Tell me. I don't know. Don't answer. Edu so. Don't answer. Hey, who be supposed to do? I say try edu so. No. And I say okay edu so. Me say okay edu so. Because the American here need say okay ya. Me the American here need the okay ya. Said you America. Etino okay. Yes. Etu patro to because me try in America. Etino say 1 CD now 1.2 1 CD now ja move so mu no abon times 4 and we dey nyasa for ntino percentage times 100 percentage enya hwe yo ade na use abon 4 no enya hwe eno an say just 4% 400% enya hwe just fa ba ku bia oha percentage oha mu chichemu just 400% asa eno an say asem na ye ka no then yes we so mu at 4 cedi to 20 pesos. And then we say 8. Who told you that the dollar is at 8.5? Dollar need do 8.5 and do 8 is about 7 point something. What I say? Dollar need no. Please. When you get to it, look, I said when you were talking, I wrote them down so you to jot them down. When you get to it. But when you are throwing dust into the eyes of Ghanaians, it is. And I'm 7.5. Me na make a dollar. 18. Dollar no ewo 7.5 7.6. Yes. Now see an difference, you know. Yeah, be so at 4 no. Ba ya fa ba ko mienu miensa anyhow. Who can have it because there was a 2 somewhere. That's why I want to leave the points out. What I say? Yes. Into will be 8 years. One Juma on di yen. Say oh fa 4 na tie make catch 4 no. 4 ba ko na ye be fa ye no. Say wo di 4 ba ko biom san ka ho a akoy 8. Now, dollar need do 8 year. It yen say, yeah, who they ever do 8 crapper, who they count do 8, ever say do 8, and do you. But yeah, the yet no yeah for the purpose of what I want to do. 4, not a double, just say, no, acquire a mahumi, no. And I was at home, maho and say, and 9. No, you can't read that. What you say? 1, no. 1 times 4. 1 times 4, you know what I'm saying? Edgy. No. Edgy. 1 times 4. I don't know what I'm saying. 1. That see I have more 4 because I have 1. And I have times 4. And I acquire 4. And yes, sir. And yes, you grab 4. And yes, you times 2. And I acquire 8. And yes, no. But we are more but we are more 9. But we times 4. But we times 2. Yeah, no, yeah, times 2. Muma times 4. What do you say? Yeah, can. Yeah, dear, na acquire me, no. There are external factors. We have more time. Me see, there are certain. It is true. Yen need to be covered by affect economies. Yen say Ukraine will win. There is no. Don't throw that into the eyes of the people. I have the platform. If you give me the opportunity, I'll continue. Solo. Mentuazo.
Madam in microphone no da. Obi akasa madam ni nyanko de nti o de akasa.
Me da wasi bebre. Me da wasi nyame shira. You can't the state of the nation. In fact, a $100 dollar is, this is the clarification I want to make for Timemu who say, and this for Tron, I want to go in him. You can see a new go by figure. Obu say, $1 number so, any baby, Omuja, any yes, maybe a one, Omoda Koya Mohon, Nayan, is a baby, and do Mohum, that's what I want to say, and do Mohum, that is a fact. Now, they are just you can't see state of the nation. One penny, in fact, in the first place, menya kwenya that day anko radio show and a TV show mejina ase ama omampeni awudapa na woda 29th March na baye no edi enhiem ma edi kwa so edi baye e kire oman Ghana yɛte bia yɛte mu sisei no na yesu ɔkan ɔse Ghana is broke na yɛpɛ solution yɛkyi apɛ from last year November moma yɛmfa yi levi mmra ɛyɛ option ɛbɛboa yɛn ama yɛtumi ayɛ yɛtumi ɔmo si debi ɔmampani birthday 78th birthday no ɛduyɛ no ɛde saa solution a yɛkyi ahwehwɛ 50 November no akyɛ amanfo atwe yɛn nan mu ɔmo stretch na basa na nyankopɔn adom ni birthday ni bɛduyɛ no na yi levi no aba nti ɛnɛ yɛ present situation yi levi aba ama mampani na nado danko akufo wa assent to it legal 2 share Tamale interchange first in the history of that northern sector of the country to have an interchange first in the history yɛda flyover yɛda nyankopɔn ase yɛsan so da ɔmampani ɛne adwene ɛba ne so yɛn Ghana for yɛwɔ saa ɛhɔ no yɛnkɔyɛ saa deɛ wefa easy wɔn traffic system ne saa nneɛma no yɛda na sɛ ɔdwen ɔman no ɔndwen ɛwɔ one part pɛ na mu ɔdwen ɔman no ho nyinaa ɛhyia deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa nyankopɔn yɛ adom oh yes because na ebinom otwɛn sɛ yɛbɛkɔ aba ne yɛka sɛ sɛ yɛkaeɛ papa wei deɛ ne mmere deɛ biribi ntumi nyɛ yie ɛna ɛfa kɔsi mene ebinom ne hwɛ woba Accra Academy yɛ year group 95 year group wohwɛ so paa ne yɛkɔ so a na ade baeɛ no yɛwi ni na amanfo a wobɛkasa ne ɛbubu amapra ɔmotumi nkasa bio ansa yɛbɛkɔ bɔɔ ne nsɛm amanfo kae nkɔm hyɛ amanfo hyɛeɛ so nanado na MPP na say na after koto abana wie ya Ghana qualify ya no na omato nsu mu ye de nyame ase esoso e da no ho se bi enne emprempre ye ka state of the nation ya dana ye ko bo no anwumre e be ka se be bo no 5 o'clock no that day no na meti radio so me ka se o ye bi sa me anoban se enne blasters ko bo uhu ni sen na wadwen kire o me say Black Stars are euphoria na kanibi no na ye di akire ne anka nepa ye bu anka bo se ye kra ya be ne hwehwe ye Black Stars just a replica bi etete ha sadi no efi ho because subsequent performances no enye from 2006 am panic for time dey back 2010 sa coconut issue free and no time dey back just ade no nyina asai etino ama me as a person the Black Stars na me ndi akire the material say you see Blaster I'm bobo on fine you hear ecosystem so ecosystem oh Blaster but that anopana me can say ye bo nyame pa say no mo Nigeria for a draw bayara no mu ko ni at least ye nya create me nya 1-1 bi kra po a draw bi kra po yetimi eseli turu no me bon pa say mo de kakra be climb bo no matimi akọ kacha no na amasa enthusiasm is euphoria so the person back na because our sport no football no it brings us together say see na Ghana na those time we can our end this MPP but you buy Niger because that thing is binding us together as Ghanaians na sa de nsa mbere bim no mind ye here unity e de atenam enti no ye bo ni we fa that enyumre me hwe ye bo wie ya de ne ye 1-1 so nyame me da wase me mpa ya me bo fita no power radio so se wo omboa ne ntimi nko na kakra ade sport internet me binding Ghanaians all together no me bo mpa so kata ye be ko no ye ntimi nko fa because ebro sha se ka so 116 crap no ye no just efimu but those are the naysayers omo de omo your friends say fan wo omo say adwengo no omo no ye sere nyame se omo da ye so embe mu
me da say o 10 minutes na so hwesoro ho
mintimi mpegya miti
okay and me makati
enti no Rose na ye ka ho asem no Rose no unless you don't want to talk about it but I know you give me that opportunity to talk about it. Rose na ye ka ho asem
so baba enti mama unua in the next 5 minutes because you be phone lines mama 5 minutes yanko
yo me da see na o ka Black Star insensem Mr. na ma ye mfa NDC ni MPP and Black Star o Black Star dey nyina support Black Star whether you NDC or you MPP me say no Black Star about match I mean to be studio me kai that night na Nit FM frame say there be mean to me because Black Star about la me soon me be bia etechi me kai say time I about Colorado so na I was in the studio Nit FM man to be ankasa that night no we program at the same time na me share it was difficult until I told my Jerry say no I can't come until Black Star dey near NDC and MPP asem. Well, Black Star, it's a symbol of Ghana. Oh, now more bobola. Ghana for etamechi. So we are with them. So that one, let's put aside. Now, Miss Sena, on the $3 issue, no can no. You see, your cop market, that's a to idea. You're turning in nominal terms, not on real terms. And I feel so about 7.5. It's not true. Oh, interbank rate. It's interbank between central bank ni 23 banks no. Na ho me ni wo yenko ho. Nti central bank edisika eba to the banks ebi o de mo 7.5 7.8. Say munji na munkoton. No problem. That one is okay. That is between central bank and the 23 banks. But ye come be Ghana for nyina econo. Is the banks and the black market and if anything forest bureau. Econo is not 7.5. Into the effect in the economy is from that side because that's where majority will go. Obi biara okra niama edifia mononi. You will go to that place. You will not go to the interbank market.
Kessben 92.9.
What far there from 4.2 and I'm above 8. What they mean is Mikotoa I need extra 4 cedis. If I from 1.2 to 4.2 no, the person needs extra 3 cedis. And you would not say just accept it. Now, who council or see external factors? Please, COVID by 2020, go and take report from the central bank on the foreign exchange management. Who say yes, was stable, fairly stable. And it's true because importation was low. It is the importation na ekuyano. Enti na debia make say ora ba omiano sebi. Onhwe ni kasa because the problem all kasa obi incompetent wasn't the whole thing, but the importation. It sounds say COVID by anything. Near aircraft from China, in Far East Asia, and so on. Then you also try it because container was on there. Ship didn't move. And you know, Uncle Sua, you don't make payments. Demand will go low. And in that year, the city was fairly stable. And the external effect of COVID rather was positive in managing the foreign exchange rate in Ghana. So you can't say external factor. No. Near as they say no. 4 things. Number 1, we bond we call capital market say to me because you have been downgraded. You will be punished. With premiums about 15%. So you can't go there. And $8 million already show up our reserve. More than $30 billion. That is where you got the money to show up the reserve. And then want to make so supply from that angle. Number 2, what would you say? First quarter, and that's the last quarter of every year. First quarter, a year more importation. Yet yes, na Chinese holiday, that's a Chinese New Year. It's always the first quarter of every year, and that is when you make more payment for import goods. In the also, ability will reserve. Number 4, mobile say you want non-resident portfolio investors say ometo your bonds omutoye ampa omu dollar bar no matter to say this omutoye, but omu say aban sika sem enkoyi. Aban is broke. And I feel US I raise your interest rate omu nyina yi musika back to US. Now all the dollar buy is trying to say this eto bond or car will change the city into dollars. And also or the pressure to your supply end. Over 1.2 billion of those people have moved their money in dollars away. And how last point. If you say multinational companies, they be can one say, we are buying, that's we are too low. This is what will happen to you. They say MTN, Vodafone, Talo, Cosmos, and so on. These are companies who only some financial year ends in the following year, February and March. This time, until the profit, it has to move the profit away. Now, profit or coach,
then I have to take your time away because the time has.
So I'm just landing. I'm landing. Also, tell me 1 minute, maybe. 1 minute. Almost, they are moving their profit away in dollars. I don't think I buy. I won't see. You are competent, What do you mean? Say, I beg you, you are operating under my laws in Ghana. Stagger the movement of the money. Then the same boy. These are the things.
Okay.
Men care about external effect.
Okay. Minia, once you bring in the next 5 minutes, now me phone lines and na after phone so.
Aluti kasano or can say COVID by boy because now people look. That is wholly untrue. Tieng, COVID by no. COVID by ye. Let me ask you. Now you crop for ye. I'm crying near my importers. I'm crying near my China near my. No more cry. Sa fishes nasi for number. no mon kramba o de no mo de koto de no mo de kokres enye dollar no so don't they depend when they depend on
but
the dollar
but na sabren so na dollar no rate na stable
and I make sure say no because na stable at the be pacha me say tell them because it was the whole kind was isn't wholly true.
No, it's true.
Me say wholly. I'm using the word, I'm using a qualifier, I'm saying wholly true. It wasn't.
So some of the things that in his argument, we call central bank.
Well, it's in your woman say, those stuff, God, no, be says, that time, COVID, no restriction, as if on the amount for young crying as but we were doing it. We were doing it. People, we were doing it. People were, I'm for import to the back. I'm for $100 called import, or cut off fishes, baby, certain fishes, just boom. People is amount for to talk about to turn in here. So, I know we know that people were changing the dollar to trade. To go for importation, they know the amount of fun a honor. Mpacho, ni woman is say, on my Ghana, and a yebu, and on my no, booby. I was here, Matimam 40 as I say. And yen ye were mine mupe, and a cat or mine sick as some, and then a hoarding. Near ye were mine me a friend of internal factors. And no, I was a buying, and now mine money the Shani Hujuma. Ye, tinu near maybe. Na etime gina that internal one no but external one dey ya na aban bia ni enye Ghana nko any oman bia no who need that external factors no who control bebre entin eba ne sa na say external factors no ko epeja ni hu meso a ema problem ebe ka wo economy despite the fact say who try so be internal one no wo be adjust niema enu ti na time ye the measures kakra ba ya Ministry of Energy yes component be were fuel you know so 3 components no o year fish no though o year no we you but almost now we were not feeling the impact because not still external factors be no e wo ho a sebio a play on the friends economy no so enti ade was ye gitumu preku pese oman bia ye rane a enye oman no nhihye ntotoye a efa ne sika sem no nko a ena edinya anas eboa ema ne sika sem ekoyi na mmom ye wo nti to bi eni hihye bi a eno dey free say global village right yes say dey free we are see amman ya yakeka ye ho abom na adwadie ni niam a ye koso nti no sa nkitahudie no e de another insusuaso bi ebeto ewiase amman bia ni sika sem so nti na de na ko emienu de wankasa obetimi aye eni de wo se efi abonten na ye sesi aye kasa si Ukraine we sanka Ukraine Russia ntokoi amba anka sebi ye dollars sem endum pepe so ewe anka ye dollars sem endum pepe so ewe
na Ukraine ne Russia ntokwa no omo baaye no eno no edede na aba dollar no ba bia na ewo no ahe na abeka ho
fuel asem in America fuel asem in America intina that is it
na se fuel asem kwa na wo ka fuel no oman no nso ye tu fuel no bi enti se ne bo ye den ewo market ho a yen so ye percentage na ewumu no ye kwa sika ye nya no ekosoro what you say enti eto na boden adenti kwa na profit na ye nya no ye fa bi mekushin ye wo ha no se be ya Ghana fo ho be
die yen one mama kwan
last window omo increase fuel no the main factor no exchange rate not the world crude price the report is there exchange rate say no that was the reason why omo increase fuel price to that level no enye world crude price nti ne o kan no enim
me say dia wo ka say ye wa hana dia benya fimu no and who could compare with those ye the back crude na be import the abana dia the ba no emu odru esen dia ye no wa ye nya wa what is yes no that is it
barrels a day for export and I import finished production 110 barrels into net we are net exporters so we get more.
It is not so.
Oh my God. The reports are out there.
Yes, Mr. Antisa, more than
170,000 barrels a day for the crude. Now, yeah, consume between 80 and 110,000 barrels worth a day. Export is more than the import. So you are net export.
the crude no the yenya efi ne yede ko sika returns yenya efi ne yede ko as compared to near say in the credit ban the say in the credit ban outweigh the yenya if near produce that's what we are talking about that's the private sector spend the money not you doesn't have effect on the economy it doesn't have effect on the economy so that's the effect that we are talking about okay we are talking about the economy the OMCs and the BDCs musika
I am patcho madam microphones no hello. And you get more. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Your friend Kwakwanchi Boys, your friend, I'm about so the back, Kessben Kanawu so.
Namitra, Yamin Pajan Apostle Saman.
Patcho Yetio.
Mamibo Barcelona, speaker of the one of our Mitiano, incoming deputy communication officer Joe in this Asama. Over all and before and do sometimes the person maintains the clinical sabi already to be. I did mathematics right now. I ended the day or Aquala, me back with KG1. Some mathematics will the man of Provocateur so what? I didn't know you're 4.1. I didn't know 1.2. Obi the 4.1. Now what I find the 4.1. Now what I the 8.5. Now why about 3 4? Now by you 4.5 now I in the 2. And this is the free.
Percentage wise, and I know all your calculation, you know. Why?
Matter. I'm before almost the percentage we are gonna affordable. But we are a chief of why and the typical percentage calculation. I never because I get drawn turn to 2 city. I see the China meter 3 city. I can't just run the meter 2 city. No, new one meter in 70% of the calculation and brother and the boy I had. I don't say free never. We have from one year to come out yet and I'm going
to hello.
You know, you deputy speaker of Railways. I have moved up a percentage in the come market in Cotadia.
I say,
if you can't percentage in the come market, it's a mobile. I know the percentage made a top on the now, Papa will one night about a dinum Cassatiana now, and the Ukrainian mini. What can the Papa Mina Mutual Snow? So, Bonita, Muya mistake. What would be about the hospital? 2 years down the line. What would be trade fair? 2 years down the line. What would be a rich hospital? The sick at it. Who the oil sooner the okay. Okay. Now, Mama will be watching man. Open to a piece of cat, Momo, you're for dear. Who is a taxi Momo? What you bow beyond okay? I know what kind of auntie. Maybe I don't watching, no, we ain't here. Whatever it is. Oh, what is it? I don't go with me machine. That is, you are not going to go to expect that because on kind of crap. But we are people kind of crap as economic magician. They say we're free of course, around the internet, whatever it is. Now, what the princess of Fidel Kachama, who can say, Momo is now for you. Now, what to hold defend it?
Sabre also, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Patrick. First, and I can say from the Quaquanchi West, I come about Kessben.
Media deputy speaker, and I'm not for
Medasi, Medasi.
Yeah, buying me Casafri as Amazon.
You,
Metia and this phone now. Me say, MPP for Subambi or Mukitano. Deputy speaker, say, only MPP need Kojom Koto phone. Now, a Nokia phone. Na mu nyina mu phone na mu koto e mu nyina mu ton 200 Ghana onu odi ba odi betire ebia obi obeka te nipa ni se onu ni phone na o ni nyina koto pepepe no onu ni phone le papa che o de da na MPP for to buy o tete omu de na Ghana ye maybe former president John Dramani Mahama ka the MPP for mu hu be dia se atro no mu ko hu school to mu ko hu ye woman we mu ye dollar na ye dollar ba ma be free na dollar ye 3.8 one is dollar is 4.2 and ye 3.8 mu si mu je be bia dollar ni nam 8 point something who the dollar ye 7.5 who the me find say dollar is 7.5 in 5 years mu na wo oh it before na kata mu pa ye mo be say your man mu si na ni die ni wa Gana ni bi enu o kata no huto no ye bom fa ye te ye be boko to yi le bia mata di le bia be
hello
love man
me pa cho first okay mpa cho ye nkasai
love man fa denta o mean Obama ba nka Ghana ha no o ka de no o ka kire o si ma ye mra no ye di ye mra no nya honde ye hu ahonde make our love make strong but maybe we make ourselves strong. If you are empty for no more, you show me because of this.
Oh, hello, I'm sir. When to me, so, hello.
Hello, Opani.
Me pacho, your first and I can say free him.
Champion for saying Adam Sam, free, Ashama. Opani, but men find Temo Rama and this company for you now. Say, Omu Boduma, a Dumadia Mubor de Yakopo. Opani, Kakra make an opinion say. Yenina, yet to Krumha, and you only make us to Krumha. 777 and this is Yakoyaso. Yenya baby man by President Kufado. I'm over Ghana for Bote. Ikawo Ghana ha yen so abamfama no Ghana for the say eyo e dey so abama President Kufado mi buta se President Kufado ba ye yen hwe sika aban ba e wo benya covid sika aba aban sam mi buta se Ghana for yen so mfa so ana ya le tuturi die ye ba ye aban yen nya so mfa so sika ba ye that Ghana mu define afa de mu si yi la bi mu ba so Ghana for botom woni be pa na dey President Kufado Ghana for e pa abama aban say ye so abama de say omra ama Ghana for ya honu ye the top of the market, I have to be at the Seviania. It's the good President Kufado Ghana for Nebel Diano.
Hello.
Hello.
Pacho, first, and I can say free. Mwakwa was back Kessben Kanawu.
Yes, let me Emmanuel Agbeko. The Kakati Soga Coffee.
You Agbeko Yankasai.
They say MPP, yeah, now very well. Almost Kasasa. Almost very. This is the first time I have President Biawama Yedubia on the Bua Yari because of Corona. Hey, MPP has no. What Yari because of you one my video, then I phone did or to show a compromise. Military a compromise, police a compromise. Or a Kufado.
Let us say. Sadly, also to me, Afa, Wahumana, Wafre. Hello. 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 Me pacha council
na amwako ana mekase anafei anapeza nichia yura ayeta eni ahun to bisiu yura la ngodi kema antezo ya bana basi meji masuma oye apani energy ile ya passe and the force the ile and to the key abonke and pass ile moment to any because almost aware said that baby no you be let party ile no more share me push me card ya for open grass ya some maybe ile be too because you definitely come with the two ono mo ya say e become party o me pia bon say be what the rules there what they want support ile it will go on support every I'm going to question because we work at the power. After a man get a more any for us about that. Some of you go for the national card back. You are the one now or your MP or Bolibam boy. I the parliament. I'm the national and the war mine Ghana. I'm not the card or the case back. And it's only added to the 45 ADPI. And then you're going to card. And for the movie is there. And the moment will be Ghana card. And they say no one for Ghana card. No one will support it. Yeah, now we have it. Yes, no. Or maybe you can get a bit too low. the village the best game the village about it yeah to go to Apano
hello 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 so when to me and you so hello hello
yes sir master
me pacha your first and I can say free home akwa ban so ba Kanawu so
yeah ni o me dey the house me feel fu
no pacha ya usa yeti
yo me da say me bra say we Ghana ni me boa
me pacha me Ghana ni friend kokwa ntwu sacrifice chimbom so
enti ena mo ahwa mana na ekufu ado ese o man a wo so fi chimbom so enye say wo fi Pakistan ana say we Germany ni ana Sierra Leone we Ghana ni and the president ekufu ado punish Ghanaians amanda amafu BP wo na amafu amun kan wo hwe me bra and me nje so we Ghana ni papa o ende say ndo be ko market pa inde Ghana for ton banchina na kuba ne pipa da wo we ne market na the China for and e ton bayre and banchi e wo market ni kontumbre o to so wo de we Ghana ni nje me bra nje
me da se
ah
my man for last caller hello hello okay yenti me mfa ofrefu bia ebiem solo my man Emma we have just 1 minute to go wrap up
eventually new one is say 10,875 kilometers of road na you can asem no both paved and unpaved roads asem na because construction bi no e cost no baby wo na ye afei na ye pave way no what you say
na chese munyanya na won ka che Ghana
construction bi wo aye be ya there is no bibi enu afei na uba be twa de na to what me say ade na ye kan 10,000 nye de say bi a de me patria ne say 10,875 no both paved and unpaved na emu chiche money within the period of 2017 to 2021 that's May 2021 na year 4,263 uba between June to December 2021 na another 1,502 and na up to February 2022 yi no
solo
na ye 200
to the kan
ukani nyina bomua amount 10,875 enti no amanfo hwe ne say bia dia yakaso asphalted roads ni no roads ye nyina dia yakaso ni dia yankaso nyina ukika ni nyina sie ni a ene du sa 10,875 within these 5 years I can was from 2017 to this February this year up to February 2022 no 200 enukrapo no asphalted overlay under the Department of Urban Roads sa the American said from June to December 2021 no critical roads mainly Ghana Highway Authority 312.74 kilometers uba cocoa roads are mainly Department of Feeder Roads no and also 367 kilometers and uba town roads and also both the Department